I was robbed. Come on, bro. This was yesterday was like, well, I dropped the video today, but like yesterday was the first time I reacted to it. Am I a curse?
The title's not clickbait. I was robbed. And I don't mean it in a metaphorical sense. I don't mean like moist moguls were robbed of a win or my fashion sense has been robbed since the moment I started recording this video. I was literally stolen from, thieved, larcenied in the middle of the night. And what was stolen from me? My prized possession. My 1997 imported from Japan Subaru Sandbar. If you don't know, this is my dream car. It's a mini truck, a K truck, usually used for businessmen in Japan in the 80s and 90s. Kind of fell out of fashion, and I brought one over. It's beautiful. Drives on the other side with the steering wheel, and honestly, I just think it looks super cute. But somebody stole it from me. How? Well, I'll give you a little bit of context. When I got the car, one of the first things that happened is that the tire popped. Just coincidentally, it's a 25-year-old car. The tire didn't hold up. So I changed it for the spare tire, but that's also a 25-year-old tire. All the tires kind of needed to be changed out. But it's a little bit harder to find somebody in LA in 2022 or 2023 to fix tires for a 25-year-old imported car. So it took a little bit. I kind of parked it at our warehouse, just waiting to find somebody with no real urgency because I still have my Vespa and I still have my purple Volkswagen that you might have seen in the video when I switched to YouTube. But there was a problem with the warehouse. Now, little context, if you don't know, the yard used to be shot in my attic. This is literally my attic. But we moved it, because the set was a little bit small, to a studio space. And this is it right here. If you haven't checked the yard out in a while, the set's cool. And honestly, the recent episodes have been really funny. So go watch the yard. But because of that, I parked the car at the warehouse, which is just in LA. And the warehouse kind of came into some troubles lately. If you're not in LA, you haven't heard the devastating storms that have taken over. And by that, I mean it's been raining a lot in the past week. But for people in Los Angeles, that's like, level 5 category issues, torrential downpours. It halts everything. There's a bunch more traffic. Lights go out. Power goes out. There's car crashes. We don't handle the rain well in LA. And so when the rain happened, the power went out. And I know this because Aiden, who was at the warehouse, was locked there. Because we have a gate, like you normally do, to protect the vehicles inside in the building itself. And he couldn't leave because the power was off, so the gate wouldn't open. Storm made the power go out. I'm locked inside our warehouse. I'm wandering around a dark, empty building looking for flashlights and testing gates. This is insane. And this is Aiden, all alone, with an astrolite. I think that's what it's called, a sterilite, something like that. Either way, he was stuck and lost. Eventually, because the breaker didn't work, Zipper, the guy who produces our podcast, saved Aiden, got him out of there, Private Ryan style, and we were all good. We were all hunky dory. The only issue is that because they helped Aiden open the gate stayed open. And through this rainstorm, a thief in the night came to our warehouse, went into my car, somehow jacked it. I don't know how. I don't think there's a spare key that was left in there. Maybe it was. And disappeared from the crime scene. I don't know if they towed it. I don't know if they hot-wired it. Is that a real thing? I see it in movies, but I don't know. Can you do that? I don't know. And they took my car. They took my car away from me, my baby. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, Ludwig, just get a new one. The car isn't that expensive. I mean, in terms of like regular car prices, it costs $5,000 and then like another $2,000 to import. It's like $7,000 all in. But I liked that car. That was my car. That was my 1997 Subaru Sandbar. They don't grow 1997 Subaru Sandbars on trees. I'll have you know. All right, I can get another mini truck, but it won't be the exact same. This one had great mileage on it too. It only had like 60,000 kilometers. That's like 40,000 miles or so. So anyway, here's my cry for help. If you happen to be in LA and you see this 1997 Subaru Sandbar, you let me know. We've contacted the authorities, but it's the LAPD, dude. What do you expect? Come on, they gotta beat somebody up, right? They gotta be overly aggressive. They're not caring about my car, my vehicle. So anyway, that's where we're at. I was robbed. I figured I'd tell you guys a story about it. Maybe with our powers in our multiple eyes, we can find it. Or maybe I can just make enough money off this YouTube video that I can buy another one. That's pretty much where my thought process is at. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's it. Just a quick little update. Back to...
Hey, man, sorry to hear your car got robbed, and we know for sure you're going to make this money back off this video. Just to let him know, guys.